Remember back when I used to go around calling myself the Half-Blood Prince? How embarrassing! I sure hope Susan never finds out about that.
I wonder what Malfoy's doing in there. Susan, why don't you go in there and use your girlish charm to find out what he's up to? I would do it myself, but I don't think Ron would appreciate that.
What?
Look at him, playing hard to get, acting like he doesn't even notice how seductive she is.
Good day, Mr. Malfoy.
Hello, Severus. I was wondering if I could talk to you about my son, Draco.
Yes, I'll have you know I know exactly what he's been up to, and I certainly don't approve. Draco isn't the right man for...
Oh, so you know what I'm talking about then?
Oh, I know all about his little plan, and I don't like it one bit. He doesn't deserve such an honor. It should be me.
Yes, I certainly wish the Dark Lord had asked you rather than Draco.
You mean Lord Voldemort put him up to this? Oh, first he takes Lily from me, and now this. I can't believe it.
Promise me you won't let Draco succeed. Do the dirty deed yourself if you must.
I give you my word.
Any last words? Susan, I'm so sorry to hear about your aunt. I know you were very close. I would like to introduce you all to Hogwarts' newest professor, Professor Slughorn. He has decided to fill the position of Potions Master. And Professor Snape has kindly agreed to kill me and fill the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Susan, you haven't signed up for any classes. Harry and Ronald, why don't you go to Advanced Potions and kindly take Susan with you?
Susan, darling, there's only 2 books left. Why don't you just go on and share with Harry now, you hear?
Susan, would you like to help me with my antidote?
Alright, put your cauldrons on down. Your time is up. Please bring me a dang old flask of your potion. Susan, darling, can I see yours?
We didn't make one, sir. We used a bazaar.
Harry, old boy, I tell you what, that is the most dang old rootin' tootin'est impressive thing I ever seen in my entire life. Y'all must have done got your talent from Lily. The 2 of you combined, oh, you are going to places. Susan, I need to speak with you after class. Susan, darling, I have heard some great things about you from Professor Snape. You remind me so much of Lily Evans. You 2 are just 2 peas in a pod, you hear? You have the gift for potions, it's undeniable, and I want to invite you to a little old thing I like to call the Slug Club. So just get on down there, find yourself a date, we gonna be square dancing well into the night. Please come. Susan, will you go to Horace's party with me? What do you mean you've already got a date? Who? Well, Susan, darling, ain't you just a regular old pig in the poke? Why, if I were 30 years younger, I'd be all over you like grits on a Texas toast.
Hello, Professor. Professor Dumbledore, I brought some wine. Would you like to try it?
Well, thank you, Malfoy, dear. You can just go on and put it on over there with the others. It don't matter to me. Harry, old boy, I tell you what. When you got a horse that's wrestling and around, you just gotta cowboy on up and climb in that saddle and do what a cowboy does. And sometimes, Harry, you just gotta accept that there's gonna be manure in your pasture. And you know what, Harry, I tell you what. Building a family is like building a fence post. It needs to have a solid foundation, and you're gonna get dirty in the process. You know what I mean, Harry? You know what I mean.
Okay, Professor.
Malfoy, how could you do this to me? Taking Susan as your date?
I'm just trying to fulfill my promise to the Dark Lord.
I promised your mother that I would fulfill the Dark Lord's wishes.
Well,
I know you're in love with Susan and you're trying to impress her, but it won't work, Malfoy.
Okay.
I'm starting to think that Snape might have a bit of a crush on Susan. Oh, Harry, what on earth makes you say that?
Alright, class, can anyone tell me the advantages of using a non-verbal spell? Yes, Susan, my bride?
Well, I highly doubt it, Harry. That's a pretty serious accusation. Dumbledore trusts Snape. I hardly think he would let him keep his job if there was anything inappropriate going on. Isn't that right, Susan? What do you think happened to her? It looks like she's been cursed by this necklace.
Okay, class, can anyone tell me the name of the spell used to infiltrate the mind of another? Anybody? Anybody at all? No? Katie Bell, do you know the answer?
As a Legilimens?
No. It's Redius Mindus. Katie, I'd like to speak with you after class. I've seen Malfoy with a beautiful necklace and I know he's planning on giving it to Susan. I'll give you an outstanding grade if you intercept it for me.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Apparating Class. The first thing you need to learn about apparating is the 3 Ds. Destination, determination, and deliberation.
Okay, Susan. Be careful and remember your 3 Ds. Watch me. Oh no. Susan got splenched.
Harry, I think I love Romilda Vane. Do you think she feels the same way about me?
Uh-oh, Ron. I think I'd better take you to Professor Slughorn.
Alright, boys, here's the antidote to that love potion you needed.
Where did Romilda Vane even get a love potion?
Now, where did I put that love potion? Well, this calls for a celebration. Harry, boy, sit on down and have some of this wine. Now, you too, Randy. Now, don't be shy. Drink on up. Harry, old boy, I tell you what, I love me a good old-fashioned hard drink. Yeah, you know what I always say, Harry? I always say this. If you don't do a hard day's work, you don't deserve a hard man's drink. You know what I mean, Harry? I believe it. I live by it. Randy, what are you doing on the floor, boys? What did I just say? If you can't handle a hard man's drink, you don't deserve to be drinking. You know what I mean? Randy, you hear?
And that's how I knew how to save Ron with a Bazour. It was the Half-Blood Prince. Well, that's great, Harry, but I just don't know if you can trust everything the Half-Blood Prince says. Well, I think the Half-Blood Prince is a genius. Don't you, Susan? Harry, would you kindly come collect a Horcrux with me? I've asked you to come on this trip because you're going to have to die or try to destroy all the Horcruxes. But how do I do that, Professor? Oh, look over there, Harry! It's the Dark Mark! Oh, what's going on here? Rezus Modius?
Expelliarmus!
Go ahead and kill me. My time has come.
You're finally right about one thing, old man. I've been trying to kill you all year, and now my plan is finally complete. The Death Eaters have infiltrated the castle and have already killed several of your little followers. I was tripping on their bodies on the way up here. I cast the Dark Mark to lure you up here, and now I finally get to end your miserable life. My father will love hearing about this.
Get it over with now, Draco, before I die from old age.
Maybe I won't do it at all. How'd you like that?
Go on, Draco. This has gone on long enough. Why, I remember when you first came to Hogwarts as a little child and were rejected by your peers. Oh, you never stood a chance.
Has anyone seen Susan? Oh my lord, the love of my life has been murdered!
Oh no, Severus, he hasn't killed me yet.
Well, I don't care about you. What happened to Susan?
Can't you see we're in the middle of something here?
Avada-kedavra. Okay, now that we've gotten rid of that dead weight, for the love of God, someone tell me what happened to Susan.
No, Dumbledore.
Susan, you're alive! You must run away with me, my love.
I can't believe the Half-Blood Prince turned out to be Snape all along. And the Horcrux was fake. Dumbledore died for nothing. Now I'll have to hunt Horcruxes instead of coming back here.
We'll be there too, Harry.
What do you mean? You want to come with me?
Yeah.
Of course.